Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Bitcoin seems to be that breaking out, altcoins doing well. So what a nice February that we just jumped in. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. So I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, everything just for your education and for entertainment purposes only. Guys, smash those like, push the bell, notification on, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and follow us on Twitter and also join our Telegram, but be sure smash those like. So let's share my screen and let's go to our favorite bubble chart and let's see what's happening out there, what the crypto market is doing today. Okay, so I want to make this and this, but okay, trying to do that. Cool. Just I make a stream for a brand new streaming platform and I cannot share my screen. But why? Guys, bear with me, please. Bear with me. So let's share my screen and let's go and check our favorite bubble chart. You see that just few alts are in red, especially Saitama that rallied last week and then dumped this week. SafeMoon and Uniswap Flow Mana is a little bit down, but they did really well yesterday. Mida Protocol, Kusama, Quant, Elrond, Solana, Curve, Maker, GRT, Tezos, Litecoin with the new Mimble update, and Arweave, also Ethereum Gala doing well. Let's go and check our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And what a surprise that the index is at 26. So we are still in the fear mode, but not in the extreme fear anymore. And just remember, we spent almost the entire last month in the extreme fear zone, and now just trying to break up. And during the summertime, the index went as low as 10 4 or 5 times, just now 2 times, and then after the market came back to the greed mode. And also there is the saying from Warren Buffett that be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy, and most of the time recently investors were fearful. Let's go and check our first news. That 2 key Bitcoin price metrics suggest BTC is primed to reclaim 40,000 US dollar, guys. 40,000. Regulatory winds could be limiting BTC price recovery. This is how the White House just executed this order to go and regulate crypto, and there is some fear going around because this, but I don't think that it's a bad for crypto. It should be much better than the bad part. So Metaverse tokens decoupled after last week's Apple news. So the last week Apple announced that they will enter a metaverse through their artificial intelligence app, that they will make more and more applications connected to the metaverse, and then that is why all metaverse coins just started to pump. Cool. Tether Premium and CME futures showed improvement. So OKX USDT per peer-to-peer premium USDC, so that the premium just disappeared. So the OKX premium measures the difference between China-based peer-to-peer trades and the official US dollar. Figures about 100% indicate excessive demand for cryptocurrency investing. On the other hand, a 5 discount usually indicates heavy selling activity. So now the heavy selling activity is getting just diminished. Okay, Whenever this indicator fades on or turns negative, backwardation suggests that there is bearish sentiment. This is the CME Bitcoin futures contract premium, so there is no premium and not in negative, so we are not in the bearish sentiment anymore. Okay, so so this is for today about this matrix. I think this is quite enough. And another important news here, that MicroStrategy buys the dips and by purchasing 660 Bitcoin for 25 million US dollar. So this is something. MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 660 Bitcoins for 25 million in cash at an average price of 37,865 per Bitcoin. As of the end of the January, we hodled 125,000 Bitcoins acquired for almost 8 billion US dollar at an average price of 30,200 per Bitcoin. So still they are still accumulating, and good to see that they are buying not just the dips last year but also the dips this year in 2022. Next piece of news is Fidelity explains why we live in a Bitcoin first world, plain and simple. Okay, so Fidelity thinks Bitcoin should be considered first and separate from all other digital assets that have come after it. This is a huge concern in the Fidelity Asset Division's websites opens. We envision the future where all types of assets are issued natively on blockchains or represented in tokenized form. Bitcoin, according to Fidelity, Bitcoin is best understood as monetary good. And guys, don't just remember that Fidelity is one of the biggest investment advisor, investment banker firm out there. So Bitcoin is a monetary good and not as a technology. Believe it is highly unlikely for Bitcoin to be replaced by and improved digital assets for reversal reason. Enforceable scarcity, monetary network effects, and any subsequent monetary good would be reinventing the wheel. Okay, blockchain trilemma. Let's get more this. Investors should hold two distinctly separate frameworks for considering investment in this digital assets ecosystem. The first framework examines the inclusion of Bitcoin as an emerging monetary good, and the second considers the addition of other digital assets that exhibit venture capital-like properties. And if you are interested, there is broke down that what is monetary good and also the venture capital-like properties means according to Fidelity. Risk and possible scenarios. Bitcoin's proof of work, algorithm, governance structure, and fair launch created the grounds for a decentralized project with minimal trust required. Other tokens have alternative consensus mechanisms, governance structures, and token launches which often reduce their level of decentralization. Traditional investors typically apply a technology investing framework to Bitcoin, leading to the conclusion Bitcoin as a first mover technology will easily be supplanted by a superior one or have lower returns. However, as we have argued here, Bitcoin's first technological breakthrough was not a superior payment technology, but a superior form of money. As a monetary good, Bitcoin is unique. Therefore, not only we believe investors should consider Bitcoin first in order to understand digital assets, but that Bitcoin should be considered first and separate from all other digital assets that have came after it. So this is definitely huge. Hearing this from Fidelity. Let's go and check our next news. The crypto analyst unveils mega moon scenario for Bitcoin this year, but there is a catch. So there is always a catch. Okay. So there are two places where you can take a trade in this instance. On the range low 33,000, which I did, and the mega moon to 60,000. Although Cryptostrategy is bullish on the idea of temporarily losing 33,000 support, he explains to his followers the key levels dangerous for Bitcoin. Honestly, the last thing I'm going to do is bid 28,000. It's like bidding the failure of 6,000 in 2018. Why would you want to do that? If we should lose the current range 60,000, I would much rather buy once we reclaim the range low or much lower. Okay, so the main takeaway that the first range to buy in is 33,000, and if and the next is 28, but below 28 he would turn to bullish. Daily honestly looking kind of wild, expecting Twitter experts to flip back bullish somewhere between the two next resistance lines, praying we get that far. So he means that if Bitcoin will break these two resistance lines at 40,000 or at 40,000 and 42,000, then crypto Twitter will turn to bullish. Next piece of news is FundStrat's Tom Lee says get ready for a violent rally in February. Okay, let's get this. Why I cannot see this? Oh, so because this is CNBC and I don't have access to this. So then let's go to our next news. New Latin American country will adopt Bitcoin as legal tender within 6 months, says Max Kaiser. American broadcaster and filmmaker Max Kaiser, an early crypto investment, predicts that next Latin American countries will come very soon within 6 months. Max Kaiser started to promote Bitcoin in early 2011. That time Bitcoin was just traded for 1 cent. Next piece of news is Thailand scraps 15% crypto capital gains tax following public backlash. Okay, so that was a rumor first that Thailand will not apply any taxes on crypto, but now it turned out that they will introduce a 15% cryptocurrency capital gain tax for now, and I think that they will maybe fine-tuning it later, but this is quite comfortable, if I should say that, compared to other countries maybe that much higher at 30 or even 50%. BTC exchange breaks $32 billion valuation despite crypto winter fears. Okay, so they raised some funds, and let's quote from Bankman-Fried, Sam Bankman-Fried. I think we are not entering a long-term crypto winter. There have been changes in expectations of interest rates, and that's been moving crypto markets, but it's been moving markets more generally as well. Okay, it's quite interesting. Let's go to this news. 1 billion worth of Ethereum burned in the past 30 days due to record high OpenSea NFT transactions. So OpenSea seems to be the biggest gas consumer, and let's go to the ultrasound.money and you can check here the burned Ethereum. So let's go and check this. All it means that from the beginning last year August. So 1.7 billion Ethereum has been burned. That's insane. Let's see the past 1 month. 40 million Ethereum has been burned, and OpenSea is the biggest gas consumer. Guys, this is insane. Cool, let's go and check our next news. Mark Zuckerberg's stablecoin project team officially shut down. So guys, but there was a huge expectation back in those times, but they announced that the closure of its digital currency project team after years of major efforts to move forward with the initiative. We will remain confident in the potential for a stablecoin operating on a blockchain designed like Teams to deliver the benefits that motivated the team association from the beginning. With today's sale, Silvergate will be well placed to take this vision forward. So I think they just sold it to Silvergate. We identified the need for a US dollar-backed stablecoins that is regulated and highly scalable to further enable them to move money without barriers. It remains our intention to satisfy that need by launching a stablecoin in 2022, Silvergate said. Cool. Okay, so they will integrate the payment platform, the Silvergate exchange network with Deem's assets. So maybe they just passed it to Silvergate. Okay, Meta is selling intellectual property rights and other assets related to the Deem stablecoin project to its Silvergate Capital Corporation. So they sold. I don't know why that happened. Maybe because regulatory bodies and Senate and the whole American folks were really against Facebook and their efforts to create these stablecoins. But let's find out. Next piece of news is from our friends Cryptosaurus. Breaking El Salvador banks are using wrapped Bitcoin on Algorand to transact. So because also Bitcoin price is not so cheap as some other layer ones, then they are using Algorand and also Chivo Wallet Lightning Network. So good to see that, and this is a new use case to Algorand that it's used and wrapped Bitcoin becoming more and more popular. Polygon developer ecosystem hits new milestones with over 7,000 decentralized applications. So this is huge. Teams on Polygons continue to grow quickly. So 7,000 applications and almost 4,000 developers on Polygon. And Polygon is an Ethereum layer 2 solution, and also with this they are supporting the Ethereum network as well and making more scalable and usable. Here is why FTX chief is betting on Ethereum killers for the next 2 years. So FTX chief is Sam Bankman-Fried Alameda, and he believes that both Solana and Avalanche are well placed in the market, says in the next 2 years during a recent podcast. Okay, Solana, they are one of the only chains that have a real plausible path forward here in scaling to the level you would need to get to if you wanted industrial scale usage. That's true, but the bad thing that Solana blockchain stopped several times. I think maybe 3 or 4 times just in January, and this is not good for a high throughput blockchain. Avalanche, that's not to say I know best and they don't. They may be right in the end about what to prioritize. As you have a divergence between the chains that have the skill to handle the activities that's being asked of them versus the chains that the value lives on, you sort of have no choice but to dive deeper and deeper into wrapped assets. So this is huge. Let's go and check our next news. Paradigm invests in Solana wallet app Phantom at 1.2 billion valuation. So this is also a huge news. What about the next news? Coinbase lists Solana tokens for first time. So guys, this is quite interesting that Coinbase used to be listing Ethereum tokens, but now for the first time they listed Ethereum, the Solana based tokens. Cool. Which are those tokens? SPL tokens, FIDA and ORCA. FIDA and Orca. So they listed FIDA and Orca. Cool, good for them. Next piece of news is Litecoin announces release of Mimblewimble and Litecoin up a whopping 2.5%. So Mimblewimble, I think it started in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, and today, 2022, after years of hard work, we are finally ready to release Mimblewimble. Both Mimblewimble and Taproot are part of Litecoin Core. We will first do a release candidate. Litecoin devs and I are currently building the binaries. We will release them when they are done. Okay, but it's nothing special. So Taproot already activated on Bitcoin. I think this Mimblewimble, it's nothing serious. That was an innovation in 2017, but not for now. Next piece of news is Cardano is under significant buying pressure. According to Crypto Briefing, Cardano could be bound for a bullish impulse as data shows a significant uptick in the interest from the market. Okay, Cardano have found a strong foothold at $1. Meanwhile, investors have been to their ADA holdings. If the buying pressure persists, ADA could rise towards $1.6. And this is the ADA price. And what's this? This is the number of the coins. Quite interesting. Why they don't make it this bigger? In out of the money around those prices. So holders are not selling under $1. So guys, let's get this free Metaverse crypto coins with a circulating supply below 13 million, which are these Illuvium and MRK, and also High Street High. So definitely check them out, but be very cautious because these are all young projects with small market cap, but if they will deliver their products, they can make insane profits. Next piece of news is the Sandbox Sand Metaverse token gains 40% after Snoop Dogg Warner Music partnership. So that happened a few days ago, but just the news we missed. So that's congratulations to the guys. Okay, this doesn't happen every day. Presenting the Snoop avatars like retweet and drop. Yeah, so these are NFTs, kind of Lego NFTs. Cool. So guys, let's go and check my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dentler on Twitter, and also follow Corion Platform at Corion Platform, because we are sharing educational information and some other stuff on Twitter. You should definitely make a Twitter account if you haven't got one already. So India is legalizing crypto with 30% tax. Great start, should be fine-tuned on the way ahead. So India is legalizing crypto assets, and there will be a tax, 30% tax on this. This is not a small tax, but at least something happened, and more and more, so billions of people, more than billion of people will able to access crypto. Okay, also CZ tweeted this. CorionX tweeted, when a centralized system starts appreciating decentralized finance power, you know great things are coming your way. To address the current complexities in DeFi ecosystem, you can use our cross-chain bridge and farms on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. So definitely huge. And the CNBC article, everybody freaked out due to the Fed rate hikes, and there is a possibility that it doesn't matter for crypto. Check out this thread, and also check out this from Andre Cronje. some funny stuff, and our partners share this LuxFi. LuxFi is a Luxor NFT, and we are partnering to release NFTs and also buying NFTs, paying with CorionX. So guys, definitely check out what Bitcoin is doing. Let's go and check the trading view. I don't know why all my sites are just disappearing. So Bitcoin holding strongly. Bitcoin is traded about, so Bitcoin broke out also this horizontal trend line and also this downward trending trend line, and I see an ascending triangle here, and also Bitcoin broke this. These are 4-hourly candles, so Bitcoin is consolidating above these resistance lines. So this is bullish for now, so we have to see a further continuation to the upside to flip all these supports to flip all this resistance to support. Bitcoin shorts coming down. At least we see that after a few days uptrend, shorts coming down, so maybe we will see a nice short squeeze. Bitcoin dominance is also coming down, and let's take a look on Ethereum. Ethereum did really well today, so also Ethereum went as high as 2850, and Ethereum just reached our horizontal trend line and also our downward trending trend line. So just similar what Bitcoin did, but we need to break this and also flip this support, this resistance to support. Guys, yeah, few altcoins are looking good, but we need some continuation from Bitcoin to keep this uptrend up. Render broke out nicely, and I want to take a look on Sandbox. Sandbox broke out, yes, not this but this. Okay, so Sandbox broke out. Cool, guys. Yeah, so let's go and check our farms. You find our farms. We have, if you are holding ERC20 version of CorionX, you can provide liquidity on Uniswap and lock up your LP tokens to earn up 330% APRs. If you are holding Binance Smart Chain BEP20 version of CorionX, then you can earn a 135% APRs. So guys, good luck, enjoy our farms. We will adjust APRs, and also we are working on some NFT stuff that we are getting closer to announce something. So guys, smash those like, push the bell, notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.